What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. Before you say, no, I'm not sitting in the toilet. This is a hot tub behind me, and the shower's here. Toilet's actually right here. Anyway, this here is a video response to Hiphopgamer's newest video about him trying to explain what he meant by the racism that people were hating or being, biased towards Reddit or the Order 18 is just like racism of blacks in America. Now, I just want to say this. I did a video. I was the first one to do a video on it. Now some people have covered. I said, that ponies, the Order 1886 was so bad that ponies are now screaming racism. And the reason why I said pony because, and before I start that, I just want to say again that I have nothing but the utmost respect for you and what you do. I mean, I always agree with you. We can all agree to disagree, but I respect the fact that you're a person of color, a urban background such as myself, and you're living your dream. And I would never knock somebody for that, you know what I mean? And like I said, there is a lot of racism, whether you choose to believe it or not, within here in this gaming community. Even such as myself, people, call me all types of racial slurs, my children, my wife, all over my opinion over video games. I think it's the craziest shit in the world. We're talking about something for entertainment and for fun. Like I said, I respect you, you know what I mean? Like I said, you come from, like I said, I don't know your background, but, you come from an urban type break, and you can talk about the words and, the words that we use, the way that we talk. And like I said, even when you hit the little, controversy maybe 2 years ago when someone said you called them a fag or, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm going through something like that more or less myself. People saying that I'm a homophobic because I said the word "we," you homo. People don't understand the way that we're from. When we say the word fag or the word homo, we're not talking about anyone's sexual preference. We're talking the fact that you're soft or maybe that you can't fight, or you understand what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with your sexual preference whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like you said, I say quote unquote ebonics with slang. Like, the word may have several different meanings. Like I say, yo, man, them sneakers is dope. Now, somebody else might think I'm talking about some heroin. I'm saying, nah, he got a nice pair of shoes. Oh, them shoes is fat as hell. Not saying that they're buffy, saying they're nice and they're stylish. You understand what I'm saying? And, but like I said, it is what it is. But getting back to the whole, like I said, I did a video and talking about it. Like I said, first, I start this, I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. Again, this is not a diss video, but you got a lot of people now coming out and clowning Hiphopgamer, saying that he should be shunned by the black community. And I think that's going a little too far. Somebody pulling the race card. And no, again, I want to say this again. Just because people are critical of the Order 1886, there's nothing racist about that. It is what it is. People are very critical. It's supposed to be a AAA game. This game was pushed back several times. And it's like, damn, man, it's under-delivered, you know what I mean? Had a lot of hype around it. Sony fans were waiting for this game. They had a dry holiday season. All they had was Knack and Drive Club. And the Order 1886 was supposed to be that game for them. It is 5 hours long. And actually, it's only 2 hours of gunplay. It's nothing but a bunch of cutscenes. And they feel the price tag of $60 doesn't represent, what they're getting. That's what the criticism come from, Now, as far as, like I said, racism, no. I'm quite sure that your experience, actually you do, bro, before I found out who you were, was because people were being, quote unquote, biased towards you. It was some guy named the Bearded Gamer. I don't even know if he does the videos anymore. And he was saying about people blackballing you in the gaming community, saying that you weren't a journalist or whatever, because of the way that you talk and something along those lines. And if you're watching this video, I'm going to give it to you on Facebook too. This is not something me trying to hop on the bandwagon. It's not about that, because I was the first one to ever do a video about this, saying that ponies are saying that the Order we use on the Order 1886 is so bad that screaming racism. So, this is not about that. Now you got a lot of people hopping on the bandwagon, and saying it because it's funny, but I'm not trying to disrespect you in any way. But all I think people are going out saying that you should be shunned by the black community and you disgrace the black, knock it the fuck off. It ain't that serious. Calm the fuck down, you know what I mean? Now, like I said, Now, as far as, like I said, about racism, I get it all the time. You know, people call me all types of niggers and coons. We call my daughter niggers. We seen the videos, and, you know, all over my opinion over video games. I think it's that we're talking about something that's for entertainment. You know, we're not talking about politics, religion. We're talking about a form of entertainment that people would resort to nigger racial slurs. It's the God's honest truth. You know, like I said, for me being a black YouTuber, it's 3 times as hard for me than it is anybody else. Because of the way that I talk, or whatever the case may be, because I may talk with some slang. People may take it as me being uneducated for whatever reason. People don't know a lot about me. I went to Seton Hall for 2 years. You know, there's a lot about, like I say, sometimes you guys get caught up in the character of Next Gen 720 and not, you know what I mean? Like, my name is Al Bishman, Zaire Amon Al Tariq Johnson. You know, I don't walk around the street and saying the Xbox is the best box. That's not. Don't get me wrong, the Xbox is the best box, but you understand what I'm saying? Like I said, YouTube is a form of entertainment, and I get it. I just do this shit to have fun. But like I said, I respect what you have done in this gaming industry. Like I said, you're a young black man such as myself, living your dream. You know, and I think it may be a little harder on you because you know you don't, how you say, quote unquote, talk like the Greg Millers or the Ryan McCaffrey, you know, proper. So like I said, you know, people, you know, you look at you, like I said, as you're being uneducated. But like I said, I just don't want to see you tarnish your brand. And don't get me wrong, you are entitled to an opinion. I don't agree with it. I don't think, you know, there's nothing racist about people not liking the order. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of people are trying to come out of woodworks and clown you, call you all types of names, stupid, uneducated. And I think that's wrong, you know what I mean? Because I don't agree with what you're saying, you know. It's like me. I didn't. That's like me. Everybody knows I'm a big Xbox fan, and I feel that the Xbox, some people being very biased, still too, towards the Xbox brand because quote unquote it's this DRM. If you go back and check what I've said, you know, I was like, you know, see, like the only really pro Xbox channel, want you to, you know, waving the flag, especially at the E3. Well, yeah, because I didn't have a problem with the DRM. And I said, you know, if you don't think the PS4 is going to have DRM, you guys are mistaken. All Sony said is we wouldn't, you know, restrict, you know, use game, you know, trading their games, but nothing about third party. I said there's no way in hell that Ubisoft or Activision is going to protect their $75 million investment on the Xbox One and not do the same thing on the PS4. And then Sony came and said, well, we have something in place if third party wants to. Yeah, you can't stop them. They want to use it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, but shit, Sony was the one that bought DRM, you know, with the whole $10 online, all that stuff. But that's neither here. It's not about that. But like I said, I just want to say you worked hard to get where you're at within this community. And a lot of people are jealous, you know, of that, you know. God, you know, opened a lot of doors. Like I said, I can tell that you're a very positive person. Like I said, now you got everybody and their mama hopping on this whole racist, you know, thing. Yeah, again, I don't think it's racist, you know, and I think it's not saying it's unfair, because it's not my place to say what someone, you know, we all can have an opinion of something, you know, or what someone does on their channel. If you don't like the video, don't watch. And don't need to disrespect this man because he didn't disrespect anyone. You always say put God first. A very positive dude, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm here to be Hiphopgamer's defense lawyer or anything. I still don't agree with what he's saying. Because, like I said, racism, like, you know, like, come on, saying you can't compare that to what our people went through for 400 some odd years. Now, that's racism, you know what I mean? Like, we was taken from our home, brought here. Christianity was a religion that was given to us, you know what I mean? And I can go on about that, you know what I mean? And that's the only religion that I know, you know what I mean? But, you know, our name was taken from his identity, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, I can't say that comparing of someone dislike of a video game equates to that or racism or however you try to break it down. You know what I mean? So like I said, I don't agree with that. You know, I'm not going to just, like I said, you know, I did a video before and I was laughing and saying, you know, ponies or, you know, this, that, and that. But now I see a lot of different people hopping on the bandwagon and trying to, you know, slander this dude's name or make a mockery of him, you know, or disrespect him, you know. Again, now, like I said, as far as this console war thing, this is always going to be here. You know, date back to the days of the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision, you know what I mean, or the NES and the Sega Genesis, you know. We all can agree to disagree, and it's a form of entertainment. We can call each other Xbots, you know, ponies, or whatever the case may be. And this, like I said, it's all for entertainment. You know, we all are biased to a certain extent. We all, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you prefer the PlayStation more than the Xbox, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your preference. You know what I mean? But I think it becomes a problem once, you know, you start attacking someone's family or death threats and all that, which that's when it gets a little, you know, you know, what the hell? Like I said, we all partake in this whole quote-unquote console war. We say something, you know, it's fun. We log on to YouTube for entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, it's all fun. We all sit back and, oh, you see this guy's an ass, dumb, you know what I mean? You understand? When we all sit back, we have fun, you know what I mean? But I just think it's not cool now that everybody's coming out, you know, attacking this dude, or, you know, or trying to destroy his brand or what he's worked hard for. And again, I don't agree with what he's saying. I don't. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, all that, he need to be shunned by the black community, and now you're going too far, man. There's no need for all that stuff right there. Now, again, hip-hop, if you're watching this video, I'm going to send it to you on Twitter, and, you know, and I'll put it in your inbox on Facebook. And again, like I said, you know, and, you know, I think maybe you may have been a little let down. You may have, generally liked the game. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Rod. Some people don't like it. But I'm not jumping up and screaming and saying, hey, that's racism because you didn't like what Crytek done. That. You know, I'm not going to do that. You know, it's not racism. It's not racism. You know what I mean? We all have an opinion. We all can be critical of a product. I don't like Ford Explorers. I mean, I'm not being biased towards Ford. I don't like that car. You know, and people giving their, you know, honest opinion on it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Like I said, again, I don't agree with what you're saying again about the whole reason. I don't want to see you destroy your brand or be blackballed in the industry, whatever the case may be. You know, like a prime example. You know what I mean? What I mean by, you know, it's hella hard. You had a thing a couple years, 2 years ago, with another, I think, a white journalist, and he said you called him a fag or something. And like I did, I said, and once again, I know that you were, you know, quote unquote, you weren't talking about his sexual preference or something being wrong with being gay. You were saying that maybe you can't fight or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, I have some people run and label me a homophobic, and I hate homosexual because I made up the term "we you homo." I'm just saying that you know, that has. I'm not, when I say "we you homo," it's nothing to do with your sexual preference. It's saying that your console was soft and it's pink and it's kitty. You understand what I'm saying? You know, like I said, if you come from where we come from, we talk the way that we talk. You know that we're not talking about someone's sexual preference. You know, when I say "we you homo" or whatever the case may be, or something, or we call each other fags, we're not saying that we're gay or we have anything against gays. We're saying, hey man, you can't solve, you're trash in this game. And you know, it is what it is, man. But like I said, I not, you know, did I identify? You know, well, yeah, I do identify. You know, with your brand. Like I said, you talk like me. You don't talk like the Greg Millers or the, what you call it. I just don't want to see you be people. I don't think it's fair that people are trying to destroy your brand or what you've done for this gaming community. That's all. I still don't agree with that whole racism. You went out the ledge with that one. But anyway, this is your boy NextGen720. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And that's racist. Hot 97. I'm out of here, man. Bang, bang.